Good morning. I'm Tim Purpura, publisher of Security Systems News, here at the ISC West Media Studio with Ray Coulombe, who is founder and managing director of SecuritySpecifiers.com. Ray, good morning.
Morning, Tim. Nice to be here.
I'm glad you're here. I really wanted just to talk about SecuritySpecifiers.com. I want to really just delve into briefly the role of the security specifier and why you created SecuritySpecifiers.com. So I'm going to turn it to you.
Well, it's a great question and a great topic. Often in the industry, we talk about the three-legged stool of end user, manufacturer, and integrator. When in fact there's a fourth leg, that is the security consultant or specifier. Mm-hmm. And this group of specifiers every year accounts for approximately $20 billion worth of product sales.
Wow. But
they're not a very visible group and they're not a cohesive group. You have sole practitioners, you have large engineering firms. It's a very diverse group that writes project specifications. And as a result, manufacturers who seek to get their product specified, or other segments of the industry who want to understand who the specifiers are and what they do, they didn't have a single place to go. So as a veteran of establishing many A&E programs, which stands for architectural and engineering, I decided that as the latest step in my career, that I would start an organization, a project that would identify these people and categorize them, make them searchable to the entire industry.
Excellent.
And then to go beyond that and to create a platform where we could create resources that could be offered to them, be they product resources, knowledge resources, other contacts, as a way of heightening their visibility and increasing the interaction with the specifying community. Part of that is Security Systems News. You guys have done that through Specifically Speaking that you run, where each month a different specifier is highlighted. And I think in the process, it's additional visibility for them and additional knowledge for you, which increases the quality and the enlightenment in your reporting.
Absolutely. Is this database North America or is it a global database?
This is a global database.
Okay.
It is probably 70% North America, mm-hmm. and the rest is scattered around the world. We find concentrations of consultants in the UK, in the Middle East, and in Australia, as well as here in the US, where people travel to other parts of the world to specify projects.
Right. And I guess, the one question is, how has the industry embraced this? Is it something that people have come to you and said, Ray, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread? How have they accepted this this database of consultants, and how are they using it?
Well, the acceptance has been very good. Of course, with any new product or process, you have a growth period, and
Sure.
We've been in that growth period since we started this in December of 2010. But we have several dozen manufacturers who've embraced it, who have shared their A&E specifications with the general community. Specifiers are coming to our site in increasing numbers. We're about to launch an integrators section on our site to make the integrators more visible to these specifying consultants. And it's growing very, very nicely, and the acceptance has been good because there's nothing else like this in the security industry.
Right. Excellent. What's the next step for you? What's next for SecuritySpecifiers.com?
Well, actually a couple of things. We're building out the resource section of our database to make it a true knowledge base for the entire industry, mm-hmm. where we can have individual contributors, white papers, searchable articles, that sort of thing. We're going to allow manufacturers to publish their certifications and certification programs on the site, and we'll have a searchable database of systems integrators, searchable by vertical market, by manufacturer, by geography, because as specifiers spec a project, they want to know that there's somebody out there for that manufacturer who can actually install it.
Right.
And a lot of these guys need to be found
or
searched, and we're going to enable that to happen.
Excellent, excellent. Anything else you want to just say about SecuritySpecifiers.com, or are we done?
I would encourage anybody watching this video to visit SecuritySpecifiers.com, register, it's free, there's a wealth of information there, the resources available to you are growing, and I think you'll find it of value to you.
So, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. By the way,
it.
the ISC West Media Studio is sponsored by SecuritySpecifiers.com. So thank you for that, Ray.
And we're happy to do it. Thank
Excellent.
you, Tim.
All right.